Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's found a way through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Collier. Now it's Yamal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Shevchenko. Looking for the run. It's Vieri! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Vieri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Persib Bandung with the corner, there first. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And he skips past his man. He's in plenty of space here. Shoots! That's put paid to the danger. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! Goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. Vieri! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Persib Bandung have their second corner now. Nesta gets it away. He'll try from distance! Again, a brilliant save. Corner number 3 coming up. Como are looking to go forward now. And it's Pirlo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Shevchenko. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yaya Toure. Persib Bandung are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah,
and a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That's a decent clearance. And here's Pirlo. Tries a shot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Zola. Seedorf. Bonucci. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. Now that looks... Shapes to shoot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Como really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Terusss. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Zola. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zola. Zola venturing down the left. He is through here. Zola. Bonucci did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get... Shot, surely! Now he wants to get in on the act here. This possibly the last play of the half. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And this is Shevchenko. And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Persib Bandung looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're off again. And it's Azar. It's a promising position. And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yamal threads one in. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Edmilson. Timber. Yaya Toure.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Very nicely done. Seedorf. Spread it left. Persib Bandung with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Como cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Como are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substitution on the field.
Persib Bandung can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the field, number 23.
Persib Bandung are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them, and it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Persib Bandung clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chiellini. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Persib Bandung are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hazard. DiMarco. DiMarco puts them all in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
An instinctive delivery. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Little pass back. That's a sharp pass. Now it's DiMarco.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's travelling a long way. Zola getting forward. He's shifting through the gears here. This looks promising. Decent chance! And that's in. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today. Van der Vaart! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Plays a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great defending, strong and determined. Persib Bandung are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Oh, that's well spotted. Pirlo. Shevchenko. Oh no, what has happened? Takes a shot! Goal! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Persib Bandung have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Nunez considers his options. That was travelling. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's found a way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Terusss conjures time and space where few can. Great vision. Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Persib Bandung have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Persib Bandung are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as... Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Silvestre is in a really good position out wide. McManaman. Caught offside that time. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's McManaman. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. McManaman. Can he latch on to this? Silvestre picks it up out wide. McManaman. Driven in. And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Van der Vaart with a definite fell there. And it's McManaman. Out towards the flank. Now what about... Towering header! No, not the best of headers. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikael Silvestre. Vieri!
Vieri clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And this is Shevchenko. McManaman looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, what a ball! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught. And one more try! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Still goalless at the moment. And he's managed to get free. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to wriggle clear. It's Neymar! They've scored! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Persib Bandung are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things...
Chance! Pirlo tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Impressive jump against the crossbar. Oh, what has happened here? Plenty to... Pillow! It's anyone's ball now. This time, surely! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Terusss Bandung really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
McManaman. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he get it through? Vieri has it in a wide position. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. McManaman. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Getting up there! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Roberto Carlos. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Šeško constantly looking for the ball into the box. Delivers with whip. Oh, good climb! Oh, good finish! Portugal are level! The movement so precise. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started. And it's Stojkovic. Cafu. Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Portugal have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Van der Vaart is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's where it came from.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Knocks it out wide. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Goes looking wide. It's Neymar! And no mistake. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And now he has two. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down.
He leaps for it! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This further to improve their cause.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
And the finish! And it's in! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Portugal have their second corner now. Persib Bandung have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Persib Bandung still have the cards to affect this game. And this is Zola. And that interception was Roll! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. No way through, so back it comes. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Chiellini. Mohamed Salah. He is just caressing the ball. The ball goes... Terrific effort! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Looking for a runner. Dink through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's roll! And there's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Desperate defending required here. Oh, good effort! Off the post!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Zola. And it's McAllister. The final seconds now. Can he spark a counter here? Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And he is going into that little black book.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 13. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 22.
Pelé. McAllister. Cafu. He's found a way through. The ball has bounced loose now. And he's been shifted off it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's McAllister. Aimed beyond the defence. Cafu. Quick look, then plays it in. That's that, the end. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Persib Bandung certainly had...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. Saliba cuts it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Chiellini. Edmilson. And it's Pirlo. Spread to the right. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking to play him in. Well, that has not gone well. Chiellini. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Persib Bandung are looking to break at pace. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Still goalless at the moment. It's a throw-in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Shevchenko. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He won't be happy with that one.
Persib Bandung definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Tries to play it through. Timber. And this is Vieri. Vieri proves just a little bit too strong. That's a sharp pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieri. And this is Neymar. Baresi. Lovely bit of skill. Pirlo. Terusss. Well, that's a dangerous ball. That's a real chance! Goal! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Edmilson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mateus. Pirlo. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's through here. Timber spots it and intercepts.
Persib Bandung really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's played in.
Well played and well cleared.
Mateus. Oh, super find. Chiellini. Baresi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's the shot! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford...
Oh, what has happened here?
There will be 1 minute added
Messi.
time.
Now it's Vieri.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Persib Bandung are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution.
That gets us going once more. Mateus. For Jordan Henderson. Now it's Rui Costa. Stood up well to him there. And it's Neymar. Henderson does well not to be outdone there. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. Rui Costa. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Shevchenko. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Steaming on goalwards. Chance! Alaba gets it clear. And it's Pirlo. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pirlo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
29,514.
Pass is just off target.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
This looks promising. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice-looking ball. Neymar.
Substitution in progress.
Persib Bandung are making a change now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's picked his way through. It's Neymar! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Persib Bandung suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Juve looking understandably energised after his goal. And no, that was never going to make it. Fermin. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Terusss. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Yamal. Gerrard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Yamal! Yamal! It's bounced back off the post. The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Terusss. It's Pirlo. Messi. Wriggles his way through. Fermin. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
It's Pirlo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Pirlo. Number 10,
And it's Terusss.
Messi. Number 17, Neymar. Coming on the field.
Jordan Henderson cannot be beaten that easily. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted.
Number 25, Sola. Substitutions taking place.
Jordan Henderson. Now it's Yamal. Kopchu. And this is Vieri. And here's Zola.
Persib Bandung surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Persib Bandung really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's on it. Can he get away? Van der Vaart. Can he spark a counter here? Persib Bandung close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Yamal. Chance to deliver. Khan deals with that nice and simple. And that is as far as it goes. Persib Bandung have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Now it's Vieri. Lecomte breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Played out to the left flank. Looking to play him in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick.
There's the shot! Lefebvre. Barcola. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Provedel claims comfortably. Baresi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this is Zola. And the shot! Goal, Italy! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
But pour l'équipe d'Italie. Après 13 minutes de jeu.
Italy have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Doué's cross. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Vieri. Now, can they get him away? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Thuram. Now it's Lefebvre, and he's there to make the challenge. It's run loose here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lefebvre cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. Vieri. Chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all